everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and today we're looking at the Hot Wheels Star Wars Kylo Ren's TIE Silencer. Now this is number 6 in the brand new Hot Wheels The Last Jedi wave, and by the way, this will be first seen in Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Now for the size of this ship, I would say it's about 3 3/4 inches in length, so it's a nice sized ship, and I like it a lot. Now, I personally can't wait to see this particular ship in action. To me, it looks like a mixture of a TIE Interceptor, Darth Vader's TIE Advanced, and also, when you count this cockpit area and the engines, it looks a little bit like Kylo Ren's command shuttle that we saw in The Force Awakens. Just with the shape, how this section protrudes outwards. You know what I mean if you like that ship. But very neat nonetheless. So we have much to discuss in today's review. We're going to look at the detail, the paint, put it on its stand, compare it to some other ships and figures, so you guys get a good grasp at how big this ship really is, and then we'll be done. So let's get moving. So to begin this review, let's start by looking at the mold, and each wing is the same. On the front we have our blaster cannons, much like a TIE Interceptor. We do have a cannon and or missile launcher right here. Yes, it does have both. And then right here, the panels are very nicely done. Hundreds of little squares. I love that. We also have nice little details on the wing. Awesome. Like I said, it's the same on this side. On the interior, we have our rivets holding it together, as well as more detail. Fantastic. Copyright correct. For the bottom of the ship, more detail. We got rivets, our peg connector port. And you can see nice lines everywhere. Beautiful ship. And then moving on up here, we have our cockpit, which is a nice departure from the normal TIE Fighter. It seems like the windows that are painted this maroon color all extend out. And I like that. It's very unique, very different than what we're used to, but in a good way. On the sides, we have our pylons, which we're used to. However, they are built upon, like Darth Vader's TIE Advanced. Right here we have the cockpit hatch. And then coming down, just nice details. I really like the back as well, with these little nibs that pop out. And speaking of the back, there's our engines. Very nicely done. And before I end the mold section, I just want to say, instead of making this flat, there is a nice curve. And I like that a lot. It's very nice. And that does it for the mold. So now let's take a look at the paint. When it comes to the paint on Kylo Ren's TIE Silencer, there's about 5 different colors. For the cockpit, we have the maroon for the windows. That's very nice. On the back, we have red, which is very brilliant. I do like that very much. Then we have matte black for around the wing. And for the panels, I have a hard time trying to pick what color it could be. I would say it's a brownish hue. And that is for all the panels. And also the inside is painted as well. So that's very nice. And the last color is this nice glossy black, which shines very well. And that's on the main body, the underneath, and also the sides. Very cool. Very nicely painted too. This is a beautiful model. So let's put this bad boy on a stand, compare it, and then we'll be done for today. And just like other Hot Wheels ships, it comes with a cool stand, so peg it in the port like so, and you're good to go. For comparison with Kylo Ren's TIE Silencer, I have it next to Poe's Ski Speeder, which we looked at before, Darth Vader's TIE Advance. Very nice ships, and they all go together. They're all Hot Wheels. And over here, just to show different sizes, I have the Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch Finn and Stormtrooper suit with his bloody helmet. Awesome. And that does it for my review today of the Hot Wheels Star Wars Kylo Ren's TIE Silencer. A very nice ship, I must say. So a little recap. Again, this is number 6 in the Hot Wheels The Last Jedi wave of die-cast ships. For the size of this bad boy, we're talking 3 3/4 inches in length, which is very nice. It really is. For this type of fighter, long, wide, whatever, it's good. It makes you feel like you get more bang for your buck. Now, I didn't mention this in the review because I forgot, but the body right here and the sides that are glossy are all die cast. It's a very heavy ship compared to most. The wings, the tips all the way down are plastic, but what are you going to do? It's pretty damn good. So with everything we talked about, what are the pros? Obviously the detail, my god, the panels alone, all these little squares, fantastic, and plus the ship design, really spot on and cool based on what we've seen in photographs that were released by Disney and Lucasfilm. The paint, awesome. I really like that red in the back for the engine. Comes with a cool stand that we looked at. And the price, this ship's only $3.99 and up, depending where you go. Somewhere like Walmart would be $3.99. Places like Toys R Us sometimes will be higher. Now, Amazon right now, these things are skyrocketing. They're over $10. I think I saw one for $9.99. That's too much for me. I'll just wait until they drop in price. But if you're really hardcore Kylo Ren fan or a TIE Fighter collector, I would say go for it. You could also check eBay. These should be popping up in stores. In my area, they're nowhere to be found. I found all mine at one Toys R Us, and there was only one of each on the rack. I guess nobody cared except me. So I went up and I grabbed all of them I could, and then my sister's boyfriend grabbed the one I'm missing, but sooner or later I'll get them all. But if you're on the hunt for these, and like me, you can find some of them, be patient, just wait, they'll pop up sooner or later, trust me. Now I recommend this ship for anybody who's a fan of the First Order, the Empire, Kylo Ren. This thing looks neat. It's basically, they took the Darth Vader's TIE Fighter and made it more Predator-like. Very aggressive looking ship, and I like it for that. So that does it for my review. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, and if you would like to see new reviews every Thursday, subscribe. Again, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye everybody.